it's Jenny and welcome back to my kitchen. So today we're gonna make one of my favorite fall recipes. It's this apple cobbler. It is a classic, tried and true recipe, and I think you're gonna love it. To get started, we're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees and then prepare a 2-quart casserole dish with some non-stick cooking spray. Then you want to peel and slice 5 large Granny Smith apples and then place them into a large mixing bowl. Maybe I should have gotten a larger mixing bowl because some of my apples went flying, but that's okay. We're moving on and we're adding in 1.5 cups of brown sugar along with 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. So these apples, while they bake, they're gonna let out a lot of water. So there's 2 options that you have here. Number 1 is what I do. I go ahead and add these right to my casserole dish. Now for my traditional pies with a crust, I'm gonna let my apples sit for about 30 minutes and let a lot of that water come out of the apples. That way my pie crust doesn't get mushy. But since this isn't a pie, I don't worry about that. I don't mind the extra liquid that ends up in the apples. It's cinnamony and sugary and it tastes so good and makes the whole casserole very moist. Now if you want it more on the dry side, go ahead and let your apples set before we move on to our topping. So for that cobbler topping, you're gonna wanna mix up 1 cup of all-purpose flour with 3/4 cups of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Now mix until just combined. This is what your topping should look like when it's ready. Now add that topping to the top of those apples and then it's ready to bake. Bake this in your preheated oven for 25 to 30 minutes and then remove it from the oven and allow it to cool for about 15 minutes before serving. All right, that is it. Our apple cobbler is ready. You can top this with some vanilla ice cream or whipped cream. It is so sweet, it has such a good flavor. The crumble on top gives it this sweet crunch and the whole thing is just delicious. I think that you are going to love it. To print your recipe, you can visit the diaryofarealhousewife.com. I'll add that link down below. I also have hundreds of more easy recipes that you can check out while you're there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and we will see you guys next time.